These are 5 tips I wish I knew before moving to Zambia. Number 1 tip is making sure I have transportation at least 2 weeks after I have landed. Why do I say 2 weeks? So when I moved out here, I was using something similar to Uber, and it was really expensive because if I needed the smallest of things, I would have to book, and sometimes you'd have a situation where the specific car that, let's say, I've booked, they've gone and stopped like across the road, and then I have to walk out there because they claim they couldn't find the place. And so to avoid having such situations, I would recommend getting a car. Tip number 2 would be definitely finding a place that you would land and be living at. What do I mean by that? So basically when I first came out here, I had actually booked a place to stay. And unfortunately, the location of that place was not within the CBD. It was on the outskirts of Lusaka. And if you don't have transportation, you definitely are going to have a hard time being able to navigate. So I ended up having to let go of the place even though it was nice. And mind you, I had already paid prior to, and I ended up losing that money too. Tip number 3 would definitely be take your time when buying your furniture. What do I mean by that? So the first week that I came, I was taken to one of the malls and I spent a lot of money on furniture and home appliances, only for me to find out later on that I could have used like a third of what I spent. And I would say take your time. If you're going to be living in like an Airbnb situation for the first, let's say, month, kindly make sure that you're going around comparing prices and making sure that you're buying here and there so that when you finally move to the place that you're going to be living long term, it won't be as big of a cost as it would be if you're buying in a hurry. Tip number 4 is don't get too excited about the fact that you have moved out here and become too trusting of people. What I mean is that it is very easy to get scammed, not just in Lusaka, but anywhere in the world. And so if you're going to move to a new country, be able to be as cautious as possible. And if you're making friends, make sure that you're not too open with your life and also about your, whatever it is that you're doing. Because most times people do take advantage of people if they know that they're basically a novice. Tip number 5, which is probably the most important one that I always emphasize when I'm talking to people, is make sure you find a community of diasporans, a community of people that you can trust, and a community of people that you could be able to lean on during the time that you move or before you even move. The community that you connect with is going to either be your biggest help or your biggest downfall. So make sure that even if you meet with different people, be able to kind of vet them and see if it's a group that you want to be a part of. Because not every diaspora group is going to help you out. Some people are going to scam you even in that diaspora group. So guys, these are the 5 tips that I would give someone if you're looking to moving to Zambia or abroad. If you guys want more of these type of videos, like the video. Bye!